Hey friends, Pastor John here at IMF, and today I want to talk to you about SMART goals. That's right, SMART goals. You might be in the process right now of planning next year's ministry cycle, depending on if you're a fiscal budget or a calendar budget or fiscal year, calendar year, whatever. A lot of people in January decide to come up with some new goals, and why not think about it for ministry right now? And the best way to come up with your goals for ministry is to have a plan. That's why I love to do SMART goals. It's not original, but it's something that will help you. And maybe it is original to you. You haven't heard of it before, or maybe you haven't really actually practiced it. So it's actually a really important discipline to do. So SMART goals stands for, it's an acronym. S stands for specific. Specific. When you have a goal, you need to be specific. Like, I want our whole world to get saved. That's great. I think that's a noble cause, but specifically, what is your role in that? So a specific goal is we would like to see 30 marriages restored in our community. That's very specific. And you want to articulate what it is exactly that you're trying to do. What do you want to accomplish? What do you need to have included? And when do you want to do this? This is a goal, so be very specific. Second is be measurable. A goal should be measurable. I said a second ago, we want to help 30 marriages. So that's measurable. So every quarter, you should be able to look back at your SMART goal and say, we wanted to do 30. So are we doing 10 a month or 8 a month? Are we helping this number of people? And it's not going to be exact, but you need to be able to measure it, because at the end of the year, you need to determine, did what we do matter? Did it really make a difference? Were we investing in the right things? Do we have the right resources? Do we need to put more energy to it, more thought, more whatever? You need to make sure that it's measurable. Third, the A stands for achievable in SMART. Achievable. It needs to be an achievable goal. There's nothing worse than setting goals that are sky high and then failing to meet them. If you set your goals too high and fail to meet them, all it's going to do is discourage people at the end of the year. I remember years ago I had a goal. I said, okay, we're going to reach 1,000 people for Christ this year. And people looked around like, we have a church of 200 at the time, and we're going to reach 1,000 people for Christ this year with the gospel? Well, I was ambitious and also very unrealistic. It was not achievable. I mean, our town is 2,500 people, so are we going to reach everyone? Could it be done? Yes. Apart from the work of God, no. That would be an absolute miracle if that happened. So a more achievable goal would be maybe reaching 50 people for Christ, or 20 or 30 or whatever. It has to be achievable. If it's not achievable, it's going to be discouraging. It also has to be relevant. That's the R in SMART goals. Why am I setting this goal now? And is it aligned with our overall objectives? So you need to think to yourself, is this goal relevant for our organization's needs? Is it relevant to our organization's needs? You might have a goal, but maybe for you, your goal might be to lose 10 pounds. Well, that's great, but is that really a SMART goal for work? No, that's more of a personal SMART goal, but what would it be for work? How relevant is it? Is it relevant in updating the kids' ministry equipment or updating our audio equipment? Maybe that's a goal, it's specific, it's timely, it's very relevant because you're trying to start a new ministry this year, whatever it is. Make sure that you're relevant. And then make sure that it's time-bound. That's the T in SMART goals. Time-bound. When are you going to accomplish this by? I found that most leaders are really good at setting goals and really bad at following through. Or we're really good at casting vision and really bad at follow-up. So when you have something time-bound, that means that you should put it on your calendar. For example, if your goal is to work with or develop 4 new marriage mentors by March, you should put in your calendar, like February, check up on marriage mentors. March 1st, double check marriage mentors. And then by the end of March, say you've recruited them or you have them in place or whatever the case might be. Make sure that it's time-bound. Don't set an open-ended goal, because that's just more of dreaming and you're not really accomplishing much. But for leaders, SMART goals are important. It will help you to be the best leader that you can be. It'll help give a clear pathway for your entire team, your staff team, your volunteer team, your church. It's a good thing to have SMART goals. And if this is new to you, I hope this helps. If you want a template for it, they're available online. You can just Google it and get them for free, or you can even reach out to our office here at info@imfserves.org, and we would be more than happy to send you a SMART Goals template for you to use in your ministry. May God bless you. Stay strong. Keep serving. We're with you.